Over 60% of seniors experience sudden, painful leg cramps that jolt them awake at night. According to a 2021 CDC review, these cramps aren't just annoying, they can drain your energy, disrupt sleep, and even make daily movement harder than it should be. Yet most doctors simply say, it's part of aging. But that's not the whole truth. Recent findings from Johns Hopkins and the Mayo Clinic show that muscle loss, nutrient deficiencies, and nerve misfires, not just age, are the real culprits behind nighttime cramps in older adults. Imagine losing 20% of your leg muscle strength after 60 without realizing it. This silent decline weakens your muscle fibers, starves them of oxygen, and leaves you vulnerable to painful spasms. But here's the hopeful news: you can fight back naturally. 3 simple, everyday foods have been shown in clinical observations to cut down leg cramp episodes in as little as 4 to 6 weeks. I've seen it work firsthand with patients like Harold, 68 from Ohio, who went from waking up 5 times a night in pain to finally sleeping peacefully again. So, before you reach for another pill or just accept old age, stay tuned. These superfoods could transform your nights and your mobility. Drop a comment telling me where you're watching from. I'd love to know. And hit subscribe now so you won't miss out on tips that could change your life after 60. I'm Dr. Mark Hyman, MD, with over 30 years of hands-on experience in functional medicine, working with thousands of seniors across the U.S. to restore strength, vitality, and freedom of movement naturally. Over the decades, I've seen too many men and women lose their confidence and independence not because of aging itself, but because no one ever told them how to nourish their muscles the right way. In my practice, I've helped patients like Harold, 68 from Ohio, and Paul, 72 from Texas, go from sleepless, painful nights to waking up energized and cramp-free. How? By understanding that muscle cramps are often a nutrition and circulation problem, not a permanent condition. When your muscles lack essential nutrients like potassium, magnesium, and vitamin D, they become trigger-happy misfiring and locking up at the worst times. Poor blood flow, nerve miscommunication, and age-related muscle loss only make things worse. Harvard Health reports that up to 65% of leg cramps in older adults can be reduced simply by correcting mineral intake and improving hydration. That's where specific foods become game changers, not pills, not temporary fixes, but daily nutrition that fuels your muscles to contract and relax smoothly. Stay with me as we count down the top 3 foods scientifically linked to stronger legs, better circulation, and fewer painful cramps. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly what to put on your plate to sleep through the night and wake up feeling steady on your feet again. Let's start with eggs, the muscle repair powerhouse. When most people think of eggs, they imagine a quick breakfast, but few realize how crucial they are in preventing painful leg cramps, especially in seniors. Harold, one of my patients in Ohio, used to wake up 3 to 4 times a night with intense calf cramps. He thought it was just age catching up with him. But research from Johns Hopkins 2020 shows that age-related muscle loss, known as sarcopenia, affects up to 50% of seniors over 65, making muscles weaker and more prone to cramping. Eggs are nature's solution to this problem. Each large egg contains 6 grams of high-quality protein, the exact building blocks your body needs to repair muscle fibers and maintain strength. But it's not just protein. Eggs deliver vitamin D, critical for calcium absorption and muscle contraction. Low vitamin D is strongly linked to frequent cramping and chronic pain in seniors. A Mayo Clinic review 2019 revealed that seniors with vitamin D deficiency were twice as likely to experience nocturnal cramps. Eggs also pack vitamin B12 and choline, essential for nerve function. Without them, nerve signals misfire, leading to those sudden, sharp cramps that wake you up at 2 a.m. Paul, my 72-year-old patient from Texas, began eating 1 egg daily for breakfast, paired with spinach and whole grain toast, within 3 weeks. His nighttime cramps decreased dramatically, and his legs felt stronger during his morning walks. The best part, eggs are gentle on digestion, affordable, and easy to prepare. Aim for 6 to 7 eggs a week, and if cholesterol is a concern, balance whole eggs with whites, combined with hydration and minerals. This small change could mean the difference between restless nights and pain-free sleep. Bananas, the electrolyte balancer. Your muscles crave. When cramps strike at 2 a.m., it's usually not just age, it's an electrolyte problem. That's why bananas are a quiet powerhouse for seniors. One medium banana delivers about 420 milligrams of potassium and roughly 32 milligrams of magnesium. 2 minerals that steady nerve signaling and let muscle fibers contract and relax on cue. Add in about 0.4 milligram of vitamin B6, close to 30% of a typical daily need. And you're supporting the neurotransmitters that coordinate smooth muscle movement. Goodbye misfires. Goodbye midnight spasms. In clinic, I had Paul, 72, from Texas. Add 1 banana mid-afternoon plus a tall glass of water for 2 weeks. He also ate half a banana an hour before bed on nights he felt twitchy calves. Result: fewer nocturnal cramps and better sleep continuity. Why it works: potassium helps maintain the electrical gradient across muscle cell membranes. Magnesium dampens overexcitability. Vitamin B6 supports nerve communication and red blood cell production. More oxygen to your muscles. Less fatigue. Timing matters. If you tend to cramp after yard work or a long walk, eat a banana within 60 minutes of activity to replenish electrolytes. If nights are the problem, go with a pre-bed banana and 6-8 oz of water for steady prevention. Most seniors do well with 1 banana daily. Those with frequent cramps may benefit from 2 balanced with fiber and protein. Smart pairings: slice a banana over Greek yogurt. Extra protein and calcium. Blend it with peanut butter. Steady glucose. Or have it with a handful of unsalted almonds, more magnesium. Cautions: if you use potassium-sparing diuretics or have advanced kidney disease. Ask your doctor about safe potassium limits. For diabetes, pair bananas with fiber/protein and monitor your glucose response. Simple, available, affordable bananas help restore the electrolyte rhythm your legs need to stay calm all night. Nuts and seeds: nature's mineral boost for crampless nights. When seniors experience repeated leg cramps, it's often because their muscles are starved of magnesium, potassium, and healthy fats, the trifecta that keeps fibers relaxed and nerves firing correctly. Nuts and seeds deliver all 3 in a handful. A 1-ounce serving of pumpkin seeds has roughly 168 milligrams magnesium, 40% of a day's need, while pistachios pack about 290 milligrams potassium. And walnuts bring anti-inflammatory omega-3s that soothe irritated muscle fibers. In my 30-plus years as a physician, I've seen patients like Harold, 68, from Ohio, cut their cramp episodes in half simply by adding a small evening snack of almonds and pumpkin seeds. After 2 weeks, his nocturnal spasms dropped dramatically. and his walking endurance improved. Why it works? Magnesium supports ATP production, giving muscles the energy to contract and relax properly. Potassium restores electrolyte balance lost through sweat or diuretics. And omega-3 fats improve circulation and reduce chronic, low-grade inflammation in muscle tissue. Here's how to make it practical. Portion a small handful, about 1 oz or 20 almonds. 2 tablespoons of seeds once daily. Timing with dinner or as a pre-bed snack to keep muscles relaxed overnight. Variety mix, pumpkin seeds, almonds, pistachios, cashews, walnuts, or flax seeds for a full nutrient spectrum. Pairing nuts with a glass of water enhances hydration, another key to cramp prevention. If you have sensitive digestion, start with smaller amounts and choose raw or dry roasted. Unsalted options. Salted. One study from the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition 2019 found that adults over 65 who consumed magnesium-rich foods daily had a 31% lower incidence of nighttime leg cramps compared to those deficient. Food is often safer and more balanced than supplements, which can cause digestive upset or imbalances when overused. Nuts and seeds are simple, tasty, and effective, a natural insurance policy for seniors wanting strong, cramp-free legs and improved mobility well into their later years, after 30-plus years working with thousands of seniors. One truth remains clear: you don't have to live with painful leg cramps. Science shows that the right foods can nourish your muscles, balance electrolytes, and restore confidence in your body even after 60, 70, or 80. You've learned today that eggs rebuild muscle fibers and support nerves with B12 and vitamin D. Bananas flood your muscles with potassium and magnesium to stop spasms before they start. And nuts and seeds provide the mineral-rich, anti-inflammatory power to keep your legs moving freely, night after night. Many of my patients, like Harold in Ohio and Paul in Texas, once believed cramps were just part of aging. But within weeks of adding these 3 superfoods, their sleep improved, their morning walks were pain-free, and they felt years younger. This isn't magic. It's simply feeding your body the nutrients it's been missing for decades. So here's my challenge to you. Start today. Add 1 or all of these foods to your daily meals. Keep a journal of your sleep and activity, and notice the difference in 2-4 weeks. Aging doesn't have to mean suffering. Your body is ready to heal if you give it what it needs. Now, I want to hear from you. Which of these 3 foods are you trying first? Drop your answer in the comments. I read every single one. And if you found this video helpful, hit the subscribe button and turn on notifications, because the next video may just be the one that saves you from another sleepless, cramp-filled night. Your health, your strength, your vitality, they're not gone. They're waiting to be reclaimed. Let's do this together.